Welcome to LearnTar YouTube videos. This video is going to demonstrate how to make a backup device out of a external hard drive, whether it's USB, SATA, as long as it's a hard drive that's going to be used for a backup device. Now, this is on SCO server 6, and the first thing we're going to want to do from the command line is do a make dev space HD, and it will give you a list of your devices. Here is my root file system, disk 1. I don't want to touch that. Here's my SanDisk Cruiser. It's a USB hard drive, and this is the disk I want to use. So I'm going to type in disk 2, and I've already got a Unix file system already on there. So I'm going to delete, for the sake, you might have if this is brand new USB hard drive, it might be NTFS. So you're going to want to delete that partition, and you're going to want to exit and do disk 2 again. And here now it'll say, do you want to use 100% Unix files partition? So I'm going to say yes. Okay, everything looks good. Install. And now I'm going to quit. Now there's a command dev attr and then disk 2. This tells you the attributes for that disk. This is the device you're going to want to use in LearnTar. So you're going to have to write that down, because you don't want to use disk 2. You want to use the actual device name, dev rdsk, which is the raw device C4B0T0D0S0. So now that I got that, I always like to test mounting it first just to make sure everything worked okay. And usually you should get a lost and found, which looks good. I'm going to make a dir called backups. I'm going to umount /mnt. And now what we're going to do is we're going to go into the LearnTar menu. We're going to add a new device by device manager number 9. And hit A to add. We're going to do a NAS network attached storage. USB mount is what we want. Anytime you have to mount a device, you're going to want to do number 9 from the device manager. And here we're going to use the mount point /backups. Block factor, I'm going to use 120. Capacity, you're still dealing with SCO, so I always set it to 2 gigabytes. Even if you're backing up more than 2 gig, it'll break it up into 2 gig chunks, so don't worry about that, and LearnTar will see it as one large file, so that won't matter. So I'm going to set 8 for 2 gig. I'm going to use bzip2 compression. You can use no compression if you want for faster backup speed. And the mount command, this is very important. I'm going to do mount space /dev /rdsk /c4. And ask for the mount point one more time. So I'm going to do /backups again. And rotation is totally up to you. If you have enough space on your USB hard drive, I would minimum do weekly. Daily we'll only keep 1 file on that. So if you're rotating 1 thumb drive or 1 USB hard drive every day, you could do daily, so you keep 1 file on the hard drive. But if you have enough space, I'd minimum do weekly. And if you're using this for crash recovery, I would answer yes. And now let's test it. And to test any backup from a LearnTar menu, all you have to do is type the word test. My USB hard drive, default's yes. And we got a good backup device. And I don't want to do a test restore right now. We don't need to do that. And that's how you set up a USB hard drive on SCO Server 6 as a backup device only.